A big thanks to Bernhard for sponsoring this video.
Today we're making an XXL version of the most viral barbecue recipe of the last couple of months. If you haven't heard of pigshots yet, you must be living under a stone, because the last couple of months it's been pigshots all over YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. This recipe is absolutely everywhere. And now I'm going to show you how you can make an XXL version of the pigshot, so you can have a full meal version. The original pigshot recipe requires bacon to sit on the outside and is getting stuffed with a lot of things. But if I'm going to make an XXL version, that bacon is not going to cut it. That's why I'm going to start with ribs. This is going to be the base of my XXL pigshot. So I selected some beautiful Swift ribs. These ribs have a perfect amount of fat to meat ratio. Good intermuscular fat, nice red color, a little bit of fat on the outside. This is the St. Louis style cut of ribs, and it's cut out of the belly section of the pig. I'm just going to do a quick check to remove little bones like this. Then I'm going to remove the membrane. Of course my ribs are going to need a rub, and you can use any rub that you like. I'm going to make Pitmasterx's classic barbecue rub, and I'm going to put it in my little Nutella jars. This is what I use. This little jar full of Nutella, cleaned out of course by the kids, and then I drilled a couple of holes in it, and there you go, you have a shaker. And the Pitmasterx classic barbecue rub is very easy to make. All you need is some salt, some paprika powder, a little bit of garlic powder and some onion powder. And of course you can find the recipe on pitmasterx.com. And make sure you have enough for this recipe, because it's going to take a whole lot. And of course I also have a Nutella cap without holes in it, so shaking is very easy. And that's how you make a homemade shaker. Super easy, doesn't cost anything other than making sure the kids don't throw it in the trash before you get to use it. I'm going to sprinkle that rub onto my ribs, and since these are rather thick ribs, they're going to need plenty of seasoning. So first I'm going to do the inside, and then I'm going to do the outside, or the top side. And of course, the top side is more important than the inside, because that's the part people are gonna see first. Now that my ribs are fully prepped, I'm gonna make the base for my XXL pigshot. I'm going to wrap these around, I'm gonna roll up my ribs, and I'm gonna pin them together. The original pigshot recipe has sausages at the bottom of the pigshot. That's not going to work for us. The sausage is not going to stick. So I have this solution. Minced meat, to which I'm going to add an egg and 2 tablespoons of Pitmasterx's classic barbecue rub. I'm going to mix this up by hand, and I'm going to create a burger-like consistency. I'm going to take a big chunk like this, and that's about 500 grams, and I'm going to stuff it into my ribs, fill it up, and create a really tasty base. I filled up the rib roll by about 1/3. And now I'm going to add some delicious baked beans. So I'm going to warm up my Scotchburg Dutch oven, add 400 grams of beans, a tablespoon of Pitmasterx's classic barbecue rub, 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce, and you can choose any barbecue sauce that you prefer, a teaspoon of Worcester sauce, a tablespoon of honey, and 2 tablespoons of cane sugar. I'm going to give it a quick stir and let it slowly come up to temperature. Once the baked beans are warm, I'm going to let them cool down again, and then it's time to scoop them in the ribs. Now of course it wouldn't be a pigshot without sausage, so I'm going to take some smoked sausage, as it's called in the Netherlands, rookworst, and I'm going to cut that into slices, and I'm going to create a layer of that sausage on top of the baked beans. 2 more for good luck. These pigshots are starting to look mighty good, but we're not finished yet. I want to add cream cheese to the mix. And of course I'm going to load the cream cheese with shredded cheddar. And if you like, you can add some heat by adding on some peppers. I'm going to use some green chili peppers. You can use jalapeños if you like. And all it takes for you to do is chop them up and add them to the cream cheese. And of course another tablespoon of Pitmasterx's classic barbecue rub. And then just mix it up. Quick taste test. Oh. Now I'm going to put that cream cheese in my pigshot. Don't be scared of adding too much. There's no such thing as too much of a good thing. And when this stuff starts melting, it's all gonna simmer down into this giant pigshot and make everything creamy and rich. And all it needs now is a little bit of sprinkled cheddar cheese on top, and it's ready to go in the smoker. And I'm gonna be cooking my pig shots on the Burnhard pellet smoker. So I'm gonna load it up with some hickory pellets, switch it on and set it to smoke at a temperature of 120 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna slide in my pig shot, and we got plenty of room for 2 of these beauties, which is more than enough to feed 4 people. My XXL pig shots have been smoking for 5 hours, and now finally the bones start popping underneath and it looks so good. I'm getting super hungry. So now it's time to take them off and then we'll start eating. Look at it. This thing looks absolutely amazing. Oh, the outside looks just like bacon. Absolutely beautiful. Dark red smoke color, absolutely crazy juicy, and the cheese crunched up firmly. Now let's slice into this and take a look. Oh, this makes me so hungry. Whoa, look at that. Absolute perfection. The fact that you can cut into this and still have it look good as this. Oh, who would expect that from a pig shot? Where to begin? I'm gonna try and get a piece of everything. A little bit of that cheese, beans, sausage. I know this looks ridiculous and I know this is pretty insane, but trust me when I say this smells amazing. I don't know why this tastes so good. This is real comfort food. It is ridiculous. It is tasty, it's creamy, it's rich. It is insane. I love it. Pig shots, XXL. To me, this is pure fun.
I heard you had food. Where do I even begin with this? Like, how do I eat this? Oh man.
You're gonna eat my...
I'm sorry, I'm gonna steal it.
I know there's enough, but I really don't want to share. This is good stuff, right? It looks ridiculous. I must admit, it's like a little bit insanity on a plate. But it's so good.
When I bought the ingredients for this, I asked you like, what are you even gonna make? Like, I had no clue. I don't even know what's going on here.
It's ridiculous.
It's insane.
And don't worry, you won't be hungry after this.
No. All right, I'm gonna head out. Gotta leave some for Eva.
It's ridiculous, I know, but give it a try. It's insane, amazing. I think one of these can feed 2 people. Big thanks to the YouTube members. Hope to see you guys next time. Until then,
Eet smakelijk.
and keep on grilling. You want another little piece? A little piece. You want some ribs?
Can I have some too?
Oh, it's gone.